Hello, Spirit speaking. Here's a few moments I like to call the Cosmic Giggles. You know those situations in life that all of us have had, where something happens that just ticks you off, and later a light bulb goes off in your head, when you suddenly realize that while you were doing damage control in the 3D, the universe may have been quietly running the bigger picture. And when that bulb is finally lit, sometimes the whole thing turns out to have been nothing short of a one-act comedy show. This is what happens when we skip the check-in. You've already had a long day at work. Nothing catastrophic, just the kind of day that slowly strips the varnish off your patience. Until by the time you get into the car, every extra decision feels deeply offensive. All you want is home, shoes off, silence, and food that requires no emotional labor. But no, you need one thing from the grocery store. One. This is supposed to be a civilized 5-minute stop on the way home. Because the second you turn into the parking lot, there's a car ahead of you trying to back out of the space. They cannot seem to decide whether they're going forward or backward. 3 inches back, stop. Tiny move forward, stop. Turn the wheel like they're consulting the stars, back again. You're sitting there watching somebody negotiate with geometry in real time, and right there you feel it. Maybe not today. But now it's personal. You're already there, and you need the thing. Leaving now would somehow feel weaker than following through. So you wait it out, the full interpretive dance of reverse and brake lights until you finally get to park. So now you go in. The automatic doors open with that soft, dramatic whoosh. The fluorescent lights hit you like an interrogation room, and before you even get 3 steps inside, there it is. The waft of rotisserie chicken in the distance. Not close enough to eat, just close enough to remind you that you absolutely do not want to cook tonight, and it smells like permission. You tell yourself no, firmly. You're not here for dinner, you're here for one thing. Then you begin passing the sale signs, and this is where the whole building turns manipulative. Buy one, get one. In the morning is information. After work under fluorescent lights, that's emotional support. Now suddenly the store starts making arguments. 2 for $5. Interesting. Club price. Now hold on, limited time only. Now there's an urgency. Before you even realize what's happening, there's a basket in your hand. Nobody with one thing should ever have a basket. Now you're wandering, not shopping, just wandering. Crackers feel responsible. Chocolate feels medicinal. Frozen garlic bread feels like the kind of decision a woman with her life together would make. And then there's the matter of the rotisserie chicken. It comes back into the story like a warm, smug side character who knew that this was inevitable all along. Now you're standing in front of it arguing with yourself. No, we have food at home. Do you? And even if you do you have energy at home? That's different. So now chicken joins the basket. Of course it does. By the time you make it to the checkout, the basket is turned into a full emotional support system. One register is locked in a price matching situation that appears to be entering its second trimester, and another line is moving until someone starts splitting groceries into multiple transactions like they're filing their taxes. Slowly your eyes drift to the self-checkout. You hate self-checkout. You object to it on principle. But at this point your moral bandwidth is bending, so you cave. And immediately the machine turns on you. The first scan works, dangerous. That builds false hope. The second one freezes everything. Please place the item in the bagging area. It is the bagging area. Then the screen locks. Nothing moves. The machine has rejected your adulthood. So here comes the humiliation. You slowly raise your hand like a small school child who needs help continuing, just to say, "Excuse me, the robot has decided that I am now unworthy." The employee comes over looking like humanity has personally exhausted them. 2 taps, 1 swipe, and the machine instantly forgives you, which somehow makes it seem worse. So here we go again. Scan, bag, pause. Then another betrayal. Please remove the unscanned item from the bagging area. What unscanned item? Everything here is scanned except my patience. Now the employee comes back. Again. And at this point, the two of you are in a relationship built entirely on blinking lights and mutual disappointment. You finally pay somehow, drag the bags out to the car, and collapse into the driver's seat, feeling disheveled, frustrated, and just slightly angry in that tired after work way where your head is spinning and your grounding feels a little loose. You sit there for a second, hands on the wheel, breathing, and then it hits you. The one thing, the actual one thing you came in for, you forgot it. Completely. Never even picked it up. Now all you can do is sit there in the car and laugh, because of course, after all that, you came out with everything except the reason you were there. You shake your head, look up, and say, Spirit, okay, I get it. And that's when Spirit gives you that cosmic wink.